Tina.
I'm Ross.
And today we have a tasting of crisps from Tesco. These are Tesco Finest. These are all limited edition. These were sent to us by our viewer Richard. So thank you, Richard, for all of these limited edition flavors. We've got, are these all? I guess they're not all crinkle cut. Lots of crinkle cut. We have roast rib of beef, mature cheddar and apple chutney. And what have you got there?
There's ham and mustard. There is also a personal favorite, pigs and blankets. And there's also roast turkey and herb butter. All sound fantastic.
Sound like good flavors.
Yes, thank you, Richard.
Thank you.
So, where do you want to start with this fine selection? She said.
We have lots of meaty flavors, don't we? I think this is the only non-meat one, the mature cheddar and apple chutney.
So
Shall we start with that?
Sure.
Sounds very good to me, though.
Yes.
We're so used to cheddar and onion, but cheddar and apple chutney. This is not a ridge cut, or crinkle cut, I guess.
What's the difference?
Well, I said ridge cut, but I must have said crinkle cut.
Okay. To me, ridge and crinkle are
Same thing.
same
yeah.
thing. Okay. Come on, Tasty?
Yeah. Definitely not too seasoned. There's a little bit of cheese flavor.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm tasting the cheese more.
Mm-hmm.
You agree?
I think so too. Or maybe a slight apple. It says delightfully spiced fruit flavor. But yeah, those are nice.
Yeah.
If they're not too overdone.
Agreed? You don't want to be rude.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, the more I'm having, the more I'm liking that one. Not too salty.
No, definitely tasting more of the cheese.
Yeah. All right, do you have a one you want to do next?
Using your logic. Yep, let's find the one that doesn't belong. Remember that? Which one of these kids doesn't belong? Okay, we have the 3 ridge cuts and we have one non-ridge cut.
All right. And the first one was a non-ridge cut, so yeah. Actually, that's a good one. Roast turkey and herb butter. Because that's probably of the meats, that's probably the lightest meat one.
Is it herb butter or herb butter?
Well, it depends.
Depends. Okay. Yep. All these have the nice silver and colorful packaging.
I think it may have been for the holidays, so we're probably a little late. So if they're limited edition, they're probably no longer available.
Maybe. Smell wonderful.
I smell the herbs in there.
Yes. Right away. Turkey. Turkey. Herby.
Tastes like Thanksgiving or Christmas. You have turkey for Christmas too?
Holiday in a bag. Oh, that's very tasty.
Yep. Definitely I'm get that turkey flavors coming through.
Yeah.
Plus the herbs. Made with British turkey.
Okay.
All right.
I was
So I'm guessing this is not suitable for vegans.
so sure going to say made with British potatoes, but not British turkey.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, because you usually see that made with British potatoes. Turkey with herb butter, flavor, potato crisp. Okay. Nothing else in there. Yeah, it doesn't say suitable for vegetarians like we sometimes. All
Okay.
right.
So that.
Apologies for all the crinkling. Sometimes that really comes through on our microphone.
Yeah. Our microphone is just too good. Okay, so those are the non-ridge.
Now we have all ridge cut.
Yeah.
Crinkle cut,
Crinkle.
as it says on the back.
Okay.
Ridge cut. That must be one of our chip brands that has the ridge cut. Lay's or Ruffles.
Ruffles has
Yeah.
ridges. That's
it.
Yeah. Okay. So, in waiting. Roast rib and beef, ham and mustard, pigs and blankets. What do you want to start with?
Let's do roast rib of beef with fragrant rosemary, parsley, and thyme. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Is that Simon Garfunkel?
Yeah, it was Simon Garfunkel. I still got that song in my head now. It's a brain rash. These look, oh, you really see the seasoning in these.
Yeah, I was noticing that too.
Yeah. A lot of flavor to it.
Yeah, and I got two fused together, so it was really thick.
I noticed. I didn't want to say anything. Boop. Yeah, these are very good.
Yeah, it's got the beef. Not overly salty for beef, because sometimes we get really salty beef ones.
Yeah. Those are the ones that we saw at Cost Plus with the Kios.
Kios?
I say Kios. I like those, but those seem a little bit on the salty side.
Saltier than the others we had, but not as salty as some. From the different herbs coming through. Yeah.
Those have a strong, beefy flavor. Just addictive. Okay, last one. Sorry. Yeah.
Say probably definitely the strongest flavor we've had of the three we've tried so far.
Love it.
All right, what's next?
Want to try this ham and mustard?
All right, that sounds good. He has another. Was it ham and mustard or mustard and? I think they're from France. It was a Lay's.
It was a Lay's chip with
And
mustard.
it had mustard, and I try to remember what else it had. But I really liked it because that's not a flavor we see a lot for a crisp. So that was good. So I'm curious to try this ham and mustard.
Did you put that in the sandwich too?
What's that?
Those chips in a sandwich? The mustard chips?
I may have done that, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I actually like ham and mustard sandwiches. I think that goes well together.
Yeah.
And of course with some cheese.
Of course. Of course. Okay.
Yeah, my favorite is like when we have raclette and we have some little leftover pieces of raclette. Have that ham and then melt the raclette, a little mustard.
Yes.
That's good.
Those are very good. We should do that again soon. Okay. No, take a bigger one.
No.
I'm trying here. I'm trying to be a gentleman here.
Almost tastes vinegary to me.
Really?
No mustard, but
I was almost thinking like a slight horseradish.
you're right.
That level of spiciness.
Yeah, like a spicy mustard.
I think I'm tasting that more over than the ham. So are you tasting more mustard than ham?
I think so. You're right. I get horseradish vibes from it. Tastes less like plain mustard than the French chips we had, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I picked up a little ham there. Yeah, it was good.
It's kind of in the background. They kind of get that little bite on your tongue first.
The ham is in the background. Definitely taste the spiciness of the mustard first.
Yeah, you know how like some of these, like I think the roast rib of beef, you really got the beef flavor coming out first.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Same with the turkey.
Very tasty. And
Saving your favorite for last, or what you think might be your favorite?
possibly. Possibly. Pigs and blankets. What's not to love? With a delicious herby seasoning.
Oh, this one said with a wonderful warming seasoning. Okay, I get that.
Okay. What else did we miss?
I think we got them all.
Okay.
These are actually kind of lighter in flavor than I expected.
Oh. They're not bad. I thought that the flavor level is going to be like the last two.
Those last two, I think, are the strongest one we've had.
Yeah.
I thought this one might be strong, though, too, because I feel like we've had pigs and blanket flavor before, I think.
Mm-hmm. No. They're not bad. I just don't think they're as strong in flavor
Yeah.
as the other. Or maybe we just need to keep trying.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Enjoyed all these. That moment of truth.
Yes. Picking favorites.
Picking favorites. Ladies first. What was your favorite?
Believe it or not, with all these meat flavored ones, which I always tend to go for, I'm gonna go with mature cheddar and apple chutney flavor. I have one more taste though, since that was our first one.
Okay. That does not surprise me because you are the cheese lover. Mm-hmm. And cheddar cheese.
Yet it almost feels like it depends on my mood kind of thing. Maybe just today I was in the mood for something like this rather than the meaty flavors.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about you?
Enjoyed all of them, but I would say it is an even tie between, pardon my reach, the roast rib of beef and these ham and mustard.
Oh, so you went for the two strongest flavored ones.
Yeah. As you pointed out, both of these have very strong meat flavors. Enjoy the flavor of the beef. Something about that mustard, tanginess to it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, really enjoyed it, but enjoyed all of these.
Yeah, I can see myself. Sometimes I do that after tastings. Like, we'll, be trying them later. We'll bring out a bunch of the bags, and it's like, I think I like this one the best this time around. That's why I say it depends on my mood, because sometimes maybe I want something stronger and has more seasoning on it. And sometimes I want something more subtle, like the mature cheddar and apple flavor. Yeah.
Yeah. All good.
Yeah. So thank you again, Richard, for sending us these limited edition crisps from Tesco.
Yes, thank you.
And let us know in the comments if you have tried any of these flavors and what was your favorite. So if you like food reactions and food tastings, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you know we publish a new video. And until next time, bye-bye.
Bye. As
a bonus, we also have from Tesco Tortilla Chips Chili Salsa Roja. This says chili flavor maize snacks with chickpea flour, red jalapenos, green jalapenos, and coriander flakes. Always love that coriander. See how these are. I feel like I'm just getting a slight bit of heat and spice from the jalapenos.
A little delayed heat there.
Yeah. I'm not getting the coriander flakes though, unfortunately, because that's my favorite part. Of course, they show it here with some nice looking fresh salsa. Plenty of cilantro. Maybe we should have brought out our salsa to try it.
Want to get it?
Sure.
No, we're not trying to do a plug for good people at Trader Joe's, but we have our Trader Joe's.
Or quick and easy.
Quick and easy. You ready?
We have a lot of nice fresh salsas though. They're available in the store. That one looks really good. It's like a homemade one on it. The package there.
Yeah. Maybe you would like it with some guacamole, which we also happen to have.
You're right.
What do you think?
Not bad, although the salsa does kind of cover the flavor of the chip.
Oh, the seasoning on it.
It definitely kind of goes together, the flavors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think they're fine by themselves, but I like the salsa too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You want me to grab the guacamole?
Why not? Does match my shirt. Yeah, this one goes brown pretty quick. So it's called Holy Guacamole. That's the name of the brand. It's one for the. If I'm not making it myself, that's one of the prepackaged brands I've been liking.
You do make very good guacamole. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's nice with the guacamole because it does add a few more spices in.
I think I like it better with the guacamole than I do with the salsa.
I think I do too, yeah.
I think these chips are fine by themselves. Good with guacamole. Like I mentioned before with some Brit chips, crisps, they don't tend to overdo it on the seasoning.
Mm-hmm.
I think these are just fine.
Yeah, I feel like with the guacamole, you can taste more of the seasoning on the chips a little bit more. So that'll be our recommendation, is to have these with guacamole.
More. Yeah. Richard, thank you. It was fun to try.
Yeah, thank you, Richard.